I know a lot of people are going to be like, I knew it. I don't even get to address these people because how you can see the future, I don't know. It's not that big of a deal. He was supposed to come, but it just not going to work out because of the length of time everything is taking. And
So, okay, so he's not coming out. You're kind of basically done with Bangkok, you've said. You're not going to be able to go out because you're ill. So why not just go back now? It's almost like you're stuck in Bangkok for some particular peculiar reason, isn't it? Hey Lunchables, I'm really glad to be back and I have missed you all so much. I just haven't really been in the headspace to kind of watch Foodie's content. I will be doing a retro react soon. I'm still trying to figure out which video is going to be best. It's probably going to be the BBJ video, let's be honest. I've never reacted to it and I do have a lot to say about it. Anyways, if you are new to this channel and this is your first time here, then I would like to say hello and hopefully you'll stick around. So as you can see from the thumbnail, I'm going to be doing a reaction to her talking about the fact that her real, factual, 100% legal husband is not coming over to be on holiday with her. Something that we all knew and everyone's been saying for weeks, but she's now confirmed it. And she's going to tell us why. Kind of.
hello, guys. Good morning, evening, afternoon, whatever time it is where you are. I barely keep track anymore, so.
I love the way she says this, like she's a world traveller and she goes to different countries every week and has no clue like what the day is or what the time is. There's 2 time zones, one in Bangkok and one in Kuwait. You've been there for 2 weeks. You should have sussed it already.
It's hard to with all these different time zones. I'm sorry for the little fuzzies on my, yeah, hijab, whatever. I need a fabric shaver. So, I'm just going to talk about Salah coming here. So, he will actually, in the end, we've decided that there's just no point at this point of him coming. So, if we rewind a bit, the full story is that
The full story is that he is either spending time with his actual family, whether it be wife and kids, or B, he had to sell the ticket because you guys aren't making enough money and his business doesn't exist. Or fair enough, it might exist, but it's not actually a way of you making income, as it's been made very clear, as he's always at home and never at work. And for somebody that owns a business, that seems pretty weird to me. But yeah, we all knew this was going to happen.
he was supposed to meet me here after dealing with something back at home.
She wonders why people speculate, but then she says stuff like this, sounding really depressed, looking off, and looking really sad. There's obviously something going on, and she's not happy about it, but she's not going to tell anyone because she either thinks she'll get grief for it or she's not allowed to.
In Kuwait, and it's just developed into something else and taking more time than we thought. So by the time he gets to come here, it's just there's not going to be much time left for him to enjoy the vacation himself. So in essence, for it to be worthwhile for him to come, we would have to actually extend the stay. So I told Salah, I said, listen, I'm going to leave this 100% up to you, because if I stay past the time of my ticket, my return date, it will be 100% doing it for you only, because.
And we know that Foodie will make that point every day that she's unhappy in Thailand if he was to come over. You know that she would really guilt trip him into the fact that he made her stay and she's ill and she can't do much because she's poorly, but he made her do it. Shut up.
At that point, I'll be over Bangkok if I'm 100% truthful. I didn't do much on this trip. I know I didn't anticipate getting so sick. And if I'm honest, traveling alone.
You didn't anticipate getting so sick. How many signs have you had that your health is declining rapidly? How many times do you need to have weeks or sometimes months, where you feel so awful that you can't even post. And if you do post, it's just literally you eating a meal because that's all you can bear to do. How many more chances do you think you're going to get? I'm genuinely interested because your time is running out rapidly.
To Bangkok is not really enjoyable for me, probably because of the memories that I had built with my first trip here, which was my first trip, my maiden voyage to Thailand. It was with Salah, my husband. So we
know you well enough to know that a massive part of the reason that you're not enjoying yourself is because you don't have someone there to go out and get your food for you. And I know what you're thinking. She can literally get delivery to her hotel. Yes, she can. But she'll make a big old stink about the fact that she's got to go down and they don't bring it to her door. You haven't got your little there to do everything for you. That's what you're missing.
memories. We had such a good time, and doing things without him just kind of seems blah.
If you're in a relationship and you can't find something to do that you enjoy on your own, then you've really got an issue. Missing someone is one thing, but putting your whole life on pause because you're not with that person is really bizarre and quite sad.
But I believe that I'm on the mend from this mystery illness that I've developed from traveling here. And for the remainder of time that I have here alone, I really do want to push myself to do some things that I do want to do. There are some attractions and some things I do want to see, but you know, overall, in the end, it's just going to be me. And I think Salah, you know, decided to just leave it. Excuse me, because he knows extending the trip. I think he's still like kind of doing it for me, not for himself. Like, I think like he really wanted to come and get away from, you know, the Kuwait heat and just have some fun and go. He likes to travel on vacation and stuff.
I don't know about you, but I'm assuming that most husbands or partners, if they knew that their wife was ill in a different country and he already knows kind of how exhausting that is, and especially for someone of her size, we've seen how much she struggles with it, she admits it herself. The idea that he's not like, oh, sod it, I'll go out for a week, you know, it's not as long as I wanted to be on holiday, but that's fine, and I can look after her, she's obviously not well, I'm really worried. He doesn't care about you one iota.
And I feel like he's decided against coming after all, more for me, because he knows how over I am and I will be by then, and to extend it more time. Honestly, guys, mostly what I'm really homesick about, besides Salah, obviously, but like my pets. Like, I don't know, that's traveling for a long time. Like, a month is a long time to be away from your pets. And
oh my God, I'm just going to lose my... Okay, so you made this whole thing about when you met Salah and how you were going to do, like, travel the world together, go on holidays like every other month. You were just going to have the best life ever and nobody would ever be able to do what you were doing because most of us don't have a passport or most of us have never been on a holiday. Then you decided to get 2 pets, knowing full well that you intended to not be at home for like maybe half the year. You told us how rubbish reaction channels are because they've never been on holiday, and if they went on vacation they'd never post it and they'd never make loads of vlogs, and that's what you're going to do because that's your job apparently. And then you've got to the vacation and you've literally just sat in your room and eaten. What has changed? Do you think anybody is jealous of this? Nobody wants this life, I promise you. You cannot pay me to have this life.
I did it before, and I just all the time was like wishing I could see my pets, and I really, really, really miss them. I have irritation on my face from my stupid collagen.
That looks like a certain type of burn that she had on her lip previously. I mean, it could be that or a cold sore, I guess, but yeah, just thought I'd point that out.
Lip gloss. But anyway, I know a lot of people are going to be like, I knew it. I'm not even going to address these people because how you can see the future, I don't know. It's not that big of a deal. He was supposed to come, but it's just not going to work out because of the length of time everything is taking. And
also, so he's not coming out. You're kind of basically done with Bangkok, you've said. You're not going to be able to go out because you're ill, so why not just go back now? It's almost like you're stuck in Bangkok for some peculiar reason, isn't it?
that part I can't share with you. There's some things that have to stay private, and you know, that's just how it is. It just has to stay private. So yeah, Salah is not coming, officially not coming, and we're bummed, but at the same time, I don't know. Like a part of me is just not really ready to travel, like mentally or physically in a way. So like if he came, we would be doing a ton of like vlogs and stuff that I don't know if I'm ready to do anyway, and I don't want to be a downer.
Remember last time when you went to Thailand and then you were there for what, like 30, 40 days, and you did about 5 couples videos, and then you just filmed yourself eating in a hotel room, not even necessarily like different foods, just your normal orders from a takeaway. I don't understand why you thought things were going to be different this time. You're heavier, you're more unhealthy. Why did you think this time you were suddenly going to have this burst of energy and want to go out and do things? You don't even want to do anything when you're at home. Why are you going to want to do them somewhere where you don't know where things are and that like everything kind of new? I don't understand you at all.
For him, and I don't know. I'm just like in the mood for like to get home and decorate my place for the fall, come up with fall content and see my pets, and you know.
This woman loves making plans. I think if I had to name what her hobby was, it would be making plans. She will plan to lose weight, and she will plan to go on holiday, and she will plan to take the cat and get its vaccines. But you know, that's in the future. As long as she doesn't have to do it right now and deal with any issues right this second, then she's totally fine with lying to people and just pretending she's going to do stuff.
That kind of thing. But I did have a good time, like just staying in the hotel, I guess, and just, you know, it's just kind of lonely, I guess. I don't know. So, yeah, this is I wish I could talk more about like reasonings and what's going on in our lives, but we really do just need the privacy. Excuse me. Which does kind of have an effect on like the overall mood of how I am, and I just got a lot going on in my life, my private life, basically.
What could possibly be going on in your life that you haven't told people about already? There is nothing. You can pretend that you've got this amazing life, but there is absolutely nothing behind the scenes. This is all you have. Speaking to people that you will never meet in real life and pretending they're your friends is all you will ever have.
Don't see, and it's just been hard. It's just hard. Like, it's just hard. I don't know how.
Is it really hard? Is it really hard to not have any real job and post videos like this, which you've obviously not even edited because you don't really care how much people enjoy the experience of watching your videos as long as they watch them and you get the money for them? Like, you literally do nothing. You're able to make a living from it, but your life is hard. Okay.
Oh, it's hard to have like a clear mind right now on this trip.
Stop eating so many edibles then.
I do, though, want to make the best of it and make some Thailand content before I go. I just waiting to feel a little bit better because, you know, with my whatever this is, cold, COVID, I don't know, but something's going around. I can hear people coughing all over. So I don't know. We've all given each other something, I'm sure. So, but yeah. And I think I just got sick from just catching it from something, from someone.
Really don't seem to understand that, like, hypothetically, okay, so Salah gets sick, right? He would feel crappy, like a normal person would, but he would get over it quite soon. You getting sick with something that you class as quite minimal, even though COVID isn't minimal, in my opinion, but your body is already fighting to stay alive. Every single day that you are alive, your body is working like overdrive, basically, to make sure that you wake up in the morning. To allow this sort of thing to happen is so dangerous and infuriates me that she doesn't care about her own health, but she has so many people that for whatever reason do.
And yeah, you know, the rest is history. Germs spread very fast when you're traveling, and you know, so excuse me, there you have it. Salah is not coming. it's just not worth it at this point. Like, I'd love to see him sooner, but it's like, I'm gonna be going home soon anyway, so yeah, I don't really see the point in extending the trip for that short amount of time. Like, I don't know.
Do you not remember pointing out to everyone, like just before you came on holiday, like how much you were going to do and all these things you promised you were going to do and you're now not going to? But because you're sick, you can get a sympathy or use a sympathy card. So it'll be like, poor Foodie, oh, we just need her to get better. We don't want her to go do things if she can't do them. She will drag this illness out until she goes home, 1,000,000%. She will promise to go do something tomorrow. She'll wake up in the morning and be like, oh, I'm still a bit ill. I'll go do it another day. All these people pay you to do absolutely F all.
I'm just kind of over it, and I just want to go home, and I think he knows that. You know what I mean? Like, I think he realizes, like, how bad I want to go home. But I would tough it out for him if he really, really, really wanted to travel here. If he wanted to sightsee and stuff, I would tough it out, you know?
Again, the way she said tough it out, like it's really hard work for her. Like, you want to have a holiday with this man that you love, but you're saying that you'd tough it out just so that he could come and spend time with you in a different country on vacation. All you would do is guilt trip him. He's made the right decision by not coming over because you would make it so that he owes you something because you've done him a favour by staying in Bangkok a little longer.
But I just need to feel a little bit more better, a little better, and I should be good to go. So just to be on the safe side, it is humid out there. It's extra hard to do things when you're...
To be on the safe side, I'm just going to sit in my room and eat loads of greasy food and consume like thousands and thousands of calories a day. And then I'm going to go to the shop and not wear a face mask and not wash my hands for days at a time.
Congested and not in good shape, you know? So, yeah, I guess that's it. I don't really have much else to say. Just wanted to announce that major development. So what you're probably going to see is just me taking a little bit more time to just get better, and then maybe get crack-a-lacking on what I want to do myself here.
I would love to know how many days this year you've already spent in bed, or you've spent feeling ill, or pretending to feel ill, to be fair, but like feeling ill, because I would say it's got to be at least a quarter of the year so far you have complained about not feeling good. Are you not going to take any responsibility over the fact that you feel this way?
While I'm here. And I don't know, the Conjuring thing I do want to do, but it looks spooky to go to by yourself. I don't know, we'll see. But there are some things I want to do before going, like I said. So,
she's only saying this so that people keep tuning into her videos hoping that she actually does something, because that wasn't believable to me at all. You saying, oh yeah, there's still some stuff I want to do and I definitely will do it. You lie so much that nothing sounds true anymore.
So far it's mostly been a hotel adventure, which I don't know, like I personally don't mind just lounging at the hotels like a lot. Like I like to do that.
I would recommend, if you like staying in hotels so much, then maybe stay in a hotel in Kuwait. If you're not bothered about walking around and seeing the sights, then just book a hotel like an hour away from your house and just go stay there and vegetate in the room there. I just don't get the logic of paying so much to go to Thailand just to be stuck in four walls, which was the whole reason that you left Kuwait.
You guys know the type of person I am, so it doesn't really bug me. Excuse me. I'm here for a long time. I'm sick, you know. Even if I wasn't sick, I'm probably not the type of person to want to do like super adventurous things, but I would probably do more for sure if I wasn't sick. Yeah, of course.
You would do more if Salah was there because he'd be making you do it. But it's very obvious that unless someone is like on your case and pushing you to do something, you won't do it.
So, I've been to a lot of malls, but I did a lot of shopping. It's like retail therapy to get my mind off of kind of being down and depressed, I guess. I don't know. So, yeah. And I still have some shopping to do. So, anyway, I guess that's it. I'm rambling at this point. Excuse me. I don't know. I don't think I'll edit any of the little nose scratches or ums and stuff like that in this video. Nose wiggle, whatever. I just don't think I'm going to feel like editing.
Is she actually taking the mic? This woman, like, literally does lives 90% of the time, and then she decides to make a video for a change, and she can't even be bothered to edit it. That's how much respect she has for people that pay for her content.
I'm relaxing a lot, and my nerves are enjoying that. So yeah, at least some relaxation by myself is at least what I'm getting out of this so far. And the Thailand people are amazing, so yeah, it's all right. But that's about it. I'd say my trip is about halfway over.
So you've been there for 2 weeks, which means you've got at least 2 weeks remaining, and you're saying that you don't think it's worth him coming over, or he doesn't think it's worth him coming over for a 2-week holiday. Are you joking? That sounds really bizarre, and again, does not make sense.
So, yes, it will be a lone trip. A lot of people travel alone. It is what it is, whatever.
Yeah, but you're incredibly codependent, and you're not good at being on your own. We watched you in Cuba, remember? But yeah, a lot of people can go on holiday on their own. I've done it, and it's a lovely thing to do. But this is not a holiday. I get that you're in a different country, but what you're doing right now is not a vacation at all.
All right, guys, so that's it. Salah can't come. It's just something out of his control, and last minute thing happened, and it's just gonna, just take more time to deal with. These things happen, and it's just us. We're just gonna bees until I can go home, and yeah, until it's time to go home and see everyone again. I can't wait. I really miss my pets. I'm such a baby. Oh. Anyway, all right. Yeah, so thanks for listening to me, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.
So as usual, Foodie managed to make a 5-minute video into a nearly 20-minute video. I'm glad that you were here to watch it with me, because she's so infuriating, and I feel like saying how I feel about what I'm watching makes it easier to watch her, just at least a little bit. I'm sure at some point in the future we'll end up finding out what really happened, whether it's via her or via Pete. But yeah, thank you for being here. I hope that you choose to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all soon. Bye!